What is up, guys? It's Austin BH Halloween, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the top 10, which that means what is behind the top 5 I did yesterday. So we're just going to continue from yesterday. Up to number 6 is The Harvester of Souls, which this is so cool. I'm surprised he's not my first, because he is really cool. But the thing that brought him down the most is his price. I don't know why it is 300 when we've seen so many things that do this type of stuff with 2 people and be 200. But just my opinion. But he is really cool. I love the fact how Spirit is oddly doing something of its monster taking someone's soul. Like, never thought Spirit would do something like that. Alright, next to number 7 is Krampus. Now, the reason why I like this prop is not because it's licensed. I have never seen the movie, and I'm not a horror movie fan. But somehow I do like Halloween. I just think, see, I know he's from a movie, but in my mind, he's a spirit prop, not licensed. I just think he's so cool, so unique, so humongous, and just so cool. Everything about him, so cool, just so much detail. I can't even say it all, but just so much detail. And I know he doesn't do much for $350, but he's so cool. I will not be getting him, never, but I just think he's so cool. That's why he is number 7. Up to number 8 is Uncle Charlie, which I think he is great, and trust me, I was not a big fan of the old Uncle Charlie. But now that they have brought him back, I see how really cool he is, and I like him way better than the old version. Although I do love the old face a lot better now, that's why it has bring him down. But I do love the mouth movement, and I love all the updates. And I like how you can put free candy in him, which if you don't, it looks kind of weird, but that's alright. Next, number 8 is the Nightcrawler. He is so cool. I just think, the creepiest thing from Nightmare. This thing that is in your yard right next to you, just like this creepy human, non-human, creatures, insect thing in your yard just jumping up at you. That just sounds humiliating. Now, the thing that brought him down to number 8 is in this video, it looks like he jumps up really slow and kind of sideways and is very unstable. But he is still a really cool prop, and I hope to get him on the off season. Number 9, Miserable Marie, my bad. Now, she is very cool. I love how her and Punctured Pete are a couple. I think that is so cool. And I love the twitching motion. I think this year they're bringing back lots of old vibes from old Spirit, like Twitching Banshee with this one. And she goes a little slow, which I get that because she's a zombie. And I think she's so cool. But what brings her down to number 9 is that she is 5 feet tall. I think she will look great 6 feet tall, but my opinion. Now, number 10 is Peekaboo Clown. He is absolutely so cool. I love everything about him. And, of course, we haven't had a Peekaboo prop since 2014, Peekaboo Penny. And I love the digital eyes. I just love them, and I love how he's bald on the top with hair and the sides. I just love him. I love everything about him. But the thing that brings him to number 10 is his phrases. I think they're just kind of corny. I think, but you can unplug the mouth wire, and you can also turn the volume all the way down. So his eyes will still spin, and he will still play peekaboo, and he'll still move and light up. So that's really cool. Number 11 is the Butcher. He is very cool. I just love the Butcher kind of prop, which we haven't had a Butcher since a long, long time ago. And I like how it's a pig, especially the blood on the pig neck kind of area. Just kind of resembles like pig head was cut off and then sewn onto the human. And again, what brings him to 11 is his phrases. That's most of these problems. His phrases, or the problem is that he only has one phrase. And that is, he says 3 things in a pause in one phrase. Now, number 12 is Mommy's favorite. I love everything about her. I love the motion and the phrases. I think it's also cool. And her arm is also posable, the one, not the shushing arm. But the thing that brings her to number 12 so low is that she's just not creepy. And that's the problem with some of these props this year. They make these, but nothing's scary about her, although you can add blood, which if I get her, that's what I will do. And number 13 is Twisted Tina, which I love everything about her as well. And, you know, some static props are really cool, and I love her face. It's like a surprised, just like gory kind of look to her. And you can position her, and I love her price. That is $100. So again, there's not much to say about her. She's a static. I think it would be better if her eyes light up or she made noise. That's why she's number 13. Alright, number 14, last but not least, is Little Daisy and the Maestro, or Mistro. We don't really know. But I think he is so cool. I know people think he's kind of like rude to other cultures, but I just think, you know, it's a Halloween prop. It's supposed to be scary and just disturbing, and this is what Spirit bring us. I love how he's puppeting a little girl, and I love everything about him. If you want to know more, go check out all my videos on the sneak peeks. So that is the rest of the top, like all the top of my list from my last video, top 5. I just kind of carried it on to the rest of my all favorites. Next video will be a video on all the props I left out and why I left them out. Stay tuned.